Hi folks, my name is Jason and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Hello folks, it's Wednesday and it's 20 to 7. Coming up, I've got a couple of things to show you. I've had a new coin collection, Batman 80th anniversary, which I will be showing you shortly, and I've had a speaker that's illuminates, it sheds lights on your ceiling. I've got a video of that coming up in a bit. I know I've done me party political broadcasts in the last couple, and I've had some good responses from them, and I've written a couple of poems. I'm going to read out one in a minute actually, called Tomorrow, and basically about the situation we're in and how we need to keep our chins up, and how we need to be positive, because I know what it's like to suffer with anxiety, and I know that it can affect you really badly. I have gone through quite bad feelings in the last couple of weeks at least, where yes, I have been a bit anxious about things that have been going on, and I've been worried about things, but not for myself, to be honest. This is what's really bizarre. I've not been worried for myself, I've been worried for my family and my friends. I hope my dog's video bombing me again. There she goes. She always manages to get in. Yeah, sorry, back to what I was saying. So this one isn't really so much a political party political broadcast. This is more to say to everybody, look, we're going through bad times. We are going through bad times. The entire world is. It's not just the UK. I don't like people who call the virus the Chinese virus. As far as I'm concerned, you might as well call it the alien virus for all I give a toss, because at the end of the day, it's coronavirus, it's COVID-19, and I don't give a monkey's where it originated. The bad thing is it's spread across the world, and nearly every country in the world has got cases of it. People are dying from it daily, as young as 13 and as old as 100. You know, it's a bizarre time for us all, but the one thing you've got to do, you've got to stay positive. You've got to think that things can get better, and they can get better. If we do what we're told, and we do self-isolate, and we social distance, and we do sensible things, this will all be behind us, and we can look back in a year or so and say, wow, we got through it. You know, so stay positive. I'm trying. I mean, it's not easy for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm a positive, happy, bouncing around the room person all the daytime, because I'm not. Sometimes I'll sit there and it'll really hit me the situation we're in, and also how easy it is to lose people. You know, because you can't take for granted that the people that are with you now are still going to be with you when this is finished. You can't. Nobody can take anything for granted. But you've got to look on the positive side. Each day you get up and you breathe, you have survived another day. You have got through another day of the coronavirus. You know, I wake up each morning and test whether, first of all, I feel rough, whether my throat's sore, whether I've got a bit of a cough or sneeze or a sniffle or anything, and I test that each morning. And if I wake up in the morning and I'm like I am now, then I think that's it, positive. That's me positive for the day, because I've woke up feeling good, you know. And I think that's what's important now. We can't look 6 months into the future or 12 months into the future. We've got to take each day as it comes. We've got to do things that keep us positive. You know, I mean, play your music, play your games, watch your TV, do your knitting, read your books, whatever. Do something that you are going to enjoy doing. Because if you're sitting at home now and you've got no hobbies, no interests or nothing, and most of your life is outdoors, you are now knackered, so to speak. You are really stuck because you've got nowhere to go with it. You know, I mean, my mum, she lives in a flat, and she could literally go out of her flat, go across her road, and she is literally sitting within 5 foot of the beach. And where she lives, it's empty completely. You know, there won't be that many people. It won't be like she's bumping into people left, right and centre. And we've told her she could do that. She could go across and just sit on the front and breathe in fresh air. Because I tell you something, if I lived that close to the front, I'd be doing that. If I knew I could avoid people, I'd be doing that. But I can't avoid people. I can't get from where I live to the beach without avoiding people. It's about 1.5 miles. You know, I can't walk 1.5 miles on a good day, so I certainly can't do it every day. You know, it's one of them things. I mean, I've seen a lot of people who are doing positive stuff. My mate Ian Maddock, who's a DJ, because he can't go in and do his broadcast from the station, he's doing it from home. He's literally brought his work home with him, and he's still doing his broadcast. Now, he could have used that as an excuse and said, oh no, I've got all this time now, I can do what I want with it, I don't have to do my radio job. But he loves his radio job. And if you love doing something, and it's not illegal, don't get me wrong, then enjoy it, do it. Make the most of the time you've got, you know. I mean, a lot of people a couple of months ago were still on this planet, correct? But when you think that more people die every day from other illnesses and conditions, and they don't get reported on a daily basis, do they? When was the last time you saw somebody do a cancer update each day? They couldn't do it, because across the globe, millions of people die of that. So just think, this is not something that if you get it, you are going to die. But it's not something that if you get it, you can ignore either. You know, like I said, I mean, I'm getting through the days, and each day, excuse me, another water. Each day I get through and make it through to the end, that's a success for me. I mean, I'll tell you what I enjoy doing. In the evening, I will go onto the internet and I will do some surveys. And then I will do an episode of Only Fools and Horses. I will watch an episode of Only Fools and Horses because it's absolutely the best comedy series ever. I said it on my last vlog and I'll say it again. And I'm just on an episode now where Del thinks he's dying of something, but he hasn't got it, and it's just because of his lifestyle, which is very appropriate actually, because when I was watching it last night I thought, I can't believe I'm watching this episode. But I'm watching them in order, you see, so that's just the way they come. But every episode of that makes me smile, makes me laugh. Now, even simple things like me and I can be sitting here, and my wife Deb can be at the back of me, which she isn't obviously at the moment, and she can be at the back of me, and just by saying, you know, do you want a cup of tea, and we'll stand up and have a hug. And even that means a lot. You know, look after those people that you're there with. You know, don't think, I mean, yes, okay, yes, you miss the people that you can't see. I miss seeing my mum. It's weird not to be able to go up and see her when I want to, or meet her in town. You know, there's people in town that we used to see nearly on a weekly basis that we can't see now, and we won't be able to see for a couple of 3 months. But think of those people that are there. Think of those people that are doing stuff for you. Now, my sister posted something yesterday about a man who'd left his ID, like, you know, he'd actually said who he was, and he had a go at the NHS saying, you're all working and you're getting a wage and yet you want sympathy for doing it. You signed up to the NHS, blah, blah, blah. There she is again, video bomb dog. And I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. People sign up to the fire brigade, people sign up to the emergency services, but what they don't expect every day is a virus spreading through their country, killing people faster than they can look after them. I've got every sympathy, well, I can't say sympathy because you can't, I'm not sympathising, but what I'm saying is, because that sounds like I'm being patronising, those people who are having to continue during this, and I mean everybody, I don't just mean the NHS, I mean everybody who's had to continue working through all this, has got my deepest concern. I'll tell you that now. I'm concerned for every single one of them, because they are doing something that I think to myself, I don't think I'd have been able to do that. You know, but obviously if you're in that situation, then you probably would have been able to do it. You'd have been able to say, yeah, okay, that's what's expected of me, so I'm going to do it. So when you see these things, you think, you know, why are people saying this about the NHS? And somebody made a good point. They said if he gets taken ill, he's still going to want to use one of their machines. He's still going to want to be looked after by them. So, you know, it's a stupid thing to do. I know some people are getting angry and upset because they're either losing the jobs or they can't go to work and they're worried about the financial situation. But you're still alive. You're still alive. If you're alive enough to worry about something, mate, then you're fine. You know, don't go a bitch and moan about things that you can't control, because you can't control that. You cannot control when you will go back to work. So why bother with it? You can control your enjoyment, your happiness, your family's health, your health. So control it. You know, don't let it get taken out of your hands. Each day, me and Deb, we always like say, you know, how are you feeling? You're right? Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. And we want next door, we check on, you know, we ring them, or if they come out to, we've got their dog on the decking, we'll open our back door, and bear in mind there's a good 10, 15 foot between us, and we'll just say, morning, how are you feeling? Is everyone all right in the family? Bump, bump, bump. And you're just checking up on people. You know, it's a nice thing to do. It's a bit of normality. And that's what we all need at the moment, a bit of normality. And this poem that I wrote, called Tomorrow, I actually wrote it, believe it or not, I was watching an episode of Only Fools and Horses again. And what it is about being a writer and being creative is there's no warning signs when something's suddenly going to pop into your head. Now, sometimes I've had poems pop into my head when I've been upstairs in bed, dropping off to sleep. And by the time I've woke up, they've gone. You know, which is a pain in the neck. But this, I was actually sitting there having a laugh. Basically, it was an episode of Only Fools and Horses where Rodney, who's Del Boy's brother, if you know the series, he has to pretend to be 14 because Del sends off a painting and it wins in a competition, but unfortunately it wins in an under 15s category and Rodney's 26. But he has to pretend to be 14 on holiday, and it's hilarious. It's funny. But it just came to me, this poem, bang, it just came into my head, and I thought I've got to write it down. So I paused my video, I closed my screen, I opened up my Word document and I typed it up. And I posted it straight away. And the responses I had off it was phenomenal. I've had shares on it, I've had comments on it, I've had likes on it. I've even had one of my friends, Elizabeth, and she called me, what did she say? She said, I think this is your best one ever, dude. And I thought that was brilliant. I was well happy about that. I thought, that's a nice compliment. Because I have got an ability to be able to tap into emotions and feelings. I don't know why, I don't know where it comes from, but I can hit the right notes with what I say when I'm writing poetry. It just comes to me, and once it's out, it's down on paper, and it's very, very, very rare I will edit my poems, unless I've got spelling mistakes. But what I put down on that paper stays like that. I don't go through it saying, oh, hang on, no, I don't want that there, I'll move that to there, I don't like the sound of that, I'll delete that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm literally, what I say, poetry, goes on the screen and that's it. And I post it. I don't do all that editing stuff. But yeah, like I said, I've got a couple of poems coming up, which I'm going to read in a minute. And then I've got a video showing you me light lamp. Be warned, there is a bit of flashing lights, so if you do have any like photo epilepsy or whatever, be careful. And I have put a warning on it. It doesn't last for long, but it can flash, and it does flash for a couple of seconds, but not for long. I warn you, it does not for long. And my second vlog is my second thing to show you is the coin collection, which is really, really nice. It's gold coins, 24 karat gold, and they are celebrating 80 years of Batman. So coming up, 2 poems. So this poem is called Tomorrow, and it's basically about the situation we're in at the moment. When this is all over, what will you do? When this is said and done, is there a world to go back to? Will you be able to continue where you left, or will you be in some place new? On the day they tell you that everything's alright, will you kiss the ground or punch the air with delight? Will you look around you like you never saw before, or will you just carry on? Just remember who did their best by you, who kept you going the whole time through. Will you be thankful for those that rode the line, or will you just say, I feel fine? Is it just me, or is it changing every day? Am I alone in thinking this way? Is there time to repair all the damage we've done, or will you be too busy having fun? When you walk down the street, will you stop and stare? Will you thank someone that you are still there? Do you think about those people who don't have a choice? Or do you like the sound of your own voice? I'll thank everyone, every living soul, who has helped us to win and regain control. I'll smile at everyone, stranger and friend. Everyone can make a difference in the end. I know until then it's going to be hard. You wish that life had dealt you a friendlier card. You're finding it difficult doing what you're told. To you it makes you feel like you're 5 years old. I can tell you now, not everyone will survive. I will just be grateful if I come out of this alive. Remember that tomorrow could bring a better place if we stand together as one human race. And I wrote that a couple of days ago, and it's called Tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, this society is very judgmental. It very, what can I say, angry, and it likes to judge people without knowing the full story. And I've noticed this in everyday life, and I wrote a poem about it, and it's just called Not What It Seems. See the young woman, she's staggering down the street, keeps losing her balance, can hardly stay on her feet, falls over on the pavement, people rush hurriedly by, just another drunk on another street, they can't see the tear in her eye. She cries for the memories when she could walk straight and true. Then she got diagnosed with a rare condition, just like me and you. She can't understand why she falls so much, why holding on has become a chore. She doesn't want to use a stick, it's just a phase, she is sure. So the people pass her by, for she knows they just can't see that the pain she feels every day will never set her free. She gets back up and continues, her walk is like a dream. Remember, what you see is not always what it seems. And having CMT, Charcot-Marie-Tooth, definitely is a relation to that one, because the amount of times I've been walking down the street, this was before when I could go out on my own, and I'm stumbling and people are looking at me and they're probably thinking I'm drunk, which I wish I was, to be honest with you, because then I could use an excuse and say, you know, blame it on the alcohol or whatever. But no, unfortunately, this is the condition. It causes very, very bad balance problems. Like I said, when I go out I have to have a stick with me all the time, and I wear calipers, so I can relate to that poem myself as I wrote it. It was as if I was writing it sort of in my own head, if you like. So anyway, that's all for today. I've got coming up the 2 things I told you about, and I'll do another vlog soon. You all take care. Bye for now, and stay safe and well. Hi folks, this is just something I had the other day. I wish the light wouldn't flash so bright actually. Sorry, I'm trying to get it stopped. There you go, you can see it now. You can see that there with all the lights and the crystals and stuff. It's a speaker. This is the control for it. I had it the other day. Picture quality ain't very good, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But this is what it does. It puts lights on the ceiling. Now you can change it. So if I do this, hang on, if it works. Yeah, see how the thing is moving now. Colours are all moving, and it plays nice relaxing music at the same time. And the beauty of it is you've got different modes. You can have that one, you can have green if you like green, nice pinky blue, dark blue, again a nice greeny blue, red, my favourite colour, or a flashing one which makes my eyes go funny, so we won't bother with that one. And the other beauty of it is, if I put it back on, it's got lots of music built in, so if you listen, that's the volume. Let me just find the button. Got then the sound there of rain and water, which a lot of people like, thunder and stuff like that. And like I say, you can rotate it so you can have the lights moving, or you can put it static like that. I prefer it moving. It's the first time I've actually done it so that I've been playing it actually on my ceiling, but it's a speaker. And it's also, the other beauty of it is you can send your own music to it. You can use it like a Bluetooth speaker. See if I can catch the colours again. Look at the colours in that. Look at the colours in that. If I change the colours again, you might be able to see it better. Look, greens, blues, another green, red, flashing, don't ignore that one. Then it goes off and then it comes back on again. Look at that. Can you hear that? Can you hear the sound of that? And this is the next one. It's got some lovely tunes on, dead chilling and relaxing. Can you just imagine sort of drifting off to that? I'll be doing it, I tell you, I'll be definitely drifting to that. But that is one of the things I had from Reba Test that I just wanted to show you. So yeah, that's one of them. I've got another one to show you as well. This is the next one in my set of coins, which I'm collecting at the moment. As you can see, it comes in a lovely box. It's from Wish, you know, so it's not you know, one of the expensive ones, but I'll open it up and this is what you get. You get a nice box inside with a little gold cut guard and a gold card, which you might not be able to read that. Let me just put it the right way up. It says certificate, and that's to prove that it's an authentic collection. 24 karat gold coin, certified. Anyway, put that back in there. And what these are, I'll show you each one individually. They are celebrating 50 years of Batman, and each coin, I'll just try and focus it in because it won't be easy. It's got an image on it like that you can see with Batman on it. See if it'll focus. It might do in a minute, I don't know. That's about as close as I think I can get. And then on the back there's a crest. Oops. And as you can see there, you've got Batman. Looks better actually if I do it like that. Batman there, look, with his cape at the back of him and at front there, and 80 years, celebrating 80 years of Batman. I think I said 50 just, that's a mistake. I mean, that's the first coin. There's 5 in the set when I can get them out. Second one, again, another iconic picture. That's the second one out of the 5. Third one, excuse me, my hands aren't brilliant, but never mind. There's the third one. That looks to me very, very similar to the 1960s Batman that was in the television series. I think it might be that one. I'm trying to get it focus. I think that's about as close as I'm going to get, I think, as I bring it really close. Does that focus it? No, it doesn't. So yeah, there's the third one. Fourth one. Oh, get the thing out. This one is very cartoon Batman. This one is. Look at this one. This one's definitely taken from one of the cartoon novels, because you don't often see him topless, do you? But he is on that one. So that's the fourth one. And the fifth one. Last but not least, another iconic one there, look. It looks like he just about thumped somebody, I think. And you get 5 in the set, like I say, they're proper thick coins, you know, good weight in them. And as I showed you on the back, you know, you've got the Batman icon with the 80 years. And yeah, I'm very, very pleased. And they come in a lovely case, as you can see, look. Nice material, nice soft material, and they fit in a lot. And it comes in, like I said, a lovely black case. So yeah, that come today. So there you go. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did and you want to subscribe to my channel, you just have to click there. And if you want to see what I did in my previous vlog, it's up there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's there. Bye for now.